Hi YouTube. Hi YouTube. We're gonna go over the patch notes here for 1.3.0. You know, everything in here, and then we're gonna get started on the abyssal skin grind, and also I want to do the break the targets, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So you didn't get to go either. Every reason not to go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, thank you. Thank you. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the patch notes. All right, so Abza obviously came out, and I got to play Abza in the creator tournament yesterday, and she's got some really strong things, and she's got some really bad things to her kit as well. And we can talk about that a little bit more later, but most importantly, right, she's out, and she's available for free right now. You could just download it, download the update, and play. She came with all of the standard progression rewards, arcade stuff, of course. So, of course, there's the Abyss skin, the Gazelle skin, which is her level 50 skin. Yeah, actually, these are all the skins right here. That is a really big eyeball. This is a really big eyeball. That's the Abyssal palette. I'm not sure which ones these two are yet. The Mint palette. There's a platform for her, of course. Death Effect. Emotes for her, you know, your standard icon stuff, as well as your progression level icon stuff. I forget the rank at which you earn all of these things, but this one I think is 250, this is 500, and this one is this one's 1,000. Coin shop rewards, the Bower, I think it's pronounced, Bower Goat, Black Palette. The Black Palette is really cool. That's this one right here. That one's really cool. Let's see. We got the the Abyssal skin available through the arcade mode. We got break the targets, of course. Again, we just looked at these things. We will be doing the break the targets after. I mean, we might actually do that before the Abyssal skin grind, but just because we just need to complete it, right? I don't need to do it super amazing. But I suppose doing some research will help me figure out what's going on for completing it in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, yeah, so the pool party event is also here. That came with all of this kind of stuff, right? So we get the pool party skins for Loxodon and Claren. She's got a noodle for a sword, which is really cool. There's beyond all this other bundle here, or this is the free track, but there's also a bundle here for all of the different summer skins for everyone in the cast, which is really cool. I hope they do more things like this in the future, where they release like a skin pack that is actually for everyone. I don't know. I really think that's super cool. So yeah, there's also 2 other additional skins in the shop, which is the pool party fleet skin that's pink. We got yellow Olympia. All of these icons also made it into the coin shop. So, you know, just as playing the game, you can purchase these. And also, chat, just put it out there. If you're going to make a purchase with for this or for this, make sure to use creator code WAF in the store. All right. Yeah, the new palettes are cool. Yep. They also added the Champion Maple skin, as well as the associated icons and emotes and whatever in the ranked shop. This requires you to spend medals that you earn from playing ranked. So you do need to play ranked in order to get these. I already had 600 medals banked, so I already purchased this skin. But because I keep saving all of my medals to buy the skins, I'm never actually going to be able to earn all of the rest of this stuff. Unless I just like perma play ranked. And you know, to be honest with you, chat, now that I've already achieved Masters, I might actually just do that. You know, I was a little upset the very first competitive season that I didn't make Masters. I got to 1475 and I went on a huge loss streak and ended that season at 1320. But last season I ended at 1539. So, you know, I don't have anything to prove in that department anymore. As far as I'm concerned, I really just do need all the different medals. And also, they did give a reset to your rank. So you will have to do your placements again, and they automatically will give you any of your rank up bonuses that you weren't able to achieve. So yeah, that's really cool. A UI element has been added to show off your past season ranks and to view past ranked season leaderboards. Oh, we got to check that out, chat. I'm very curious to see where I ended up. Also, replay camera update. Quality of life updates have been made to the replay camera. Check it out in your next replay. I don't really know what that means. YBM, I just got ranked. You said a whole bunch of stuff. But you just got ranked 1160 after going 4 wins, 3 losses in placement, which is like 250-ish from where I was. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely going down from where you were, for sure. I think that's going to be true for everyone. I don't think it's numerically possible for your rank to be like even in the same damage range, or not damage range, in the same like skill division after a reset. I don't know if that's possible. GameCube controller adapter setup. We've added a new process to make the GameCube controller support functional and easier for players getting into the game. If you've been holding off on using your trusted GameCube controller or are just joining us with a new update, be sure to give it a try. I think this right here is a massive W. I've seen a lot of different posts on Reddit about people complaining about their adapters just not working all of a sudden after one of the updates. So the fact that they are continuing to provide controller support, I think is actually fantastic. And it's really good that people won't need to get some sort of external program like Zadig and replace the WUP 028 driver, or having to install Slippy to install the GameCube drivers. This is a really big positive. YBM says, this messed me up at first. Messed up my C-stick. Up was down and left was right. I fixed it from switching from PC to Wii U mode. Oh, I have a May Flash. Yeah. So actually, I think that's that would be intended behavior, because this is providing compatibility with your standard Nintendo adapter, which would be in Wii U mode. So I think that's actually normal what happened to you just there. Balance changes. All right, this is some of the real meat and potatoes here. There are very few balance changes with ABSA's release. Keeping in line with our goal to keep big patches a bit more spread out, most of the changes listed are adjustments made to the following big changes from our June mid-month patch, while some are specifically made to work with new quirks that ABSA's release adds to the engine. General changes. Hitting a ceiling while performing a special will no longer end your vertical momentum. This means that Crag Rock will no longer stop recovery moves in place when they collide with it before breaking it. Okay. The environmental collision box, the ECB, bottom will be unfrozen when starting a double jump. This only affects ABSA since her double jump I can speak, I promise. This only affects ABSA since her double jump starts by going downwards. Chat, I have a lot to talk about with this too. Okay, we'll come back to ABSA's double jump. Bug fix. Fix the bug that caused spot dodge to slide further than intended when using high velocity. Okay, that's actually really interesting. That's interesting. Bug fix. Fix the bug that allowed characters to slip off a ledge 1 frame after grabbing an opponent, canceling the grab. Okay, yeah. This is, we actually saw this happen in tournament, in one of the tournaments, one of the major tournaments. There was a clip that I remember Average Alex had shared. Let me see if I can pull that up really quick. Where was that? I don't want to scroll too far. I think I've scrolled too far already. I don't know. All right, well, if I ever find it again, I'll share it. But there was a clip I saw where Olympia had like grabbed this Orcane and tried to do a special pummel, but because of this bug, Olympia like they fell off the platform, and then Olympia ended up doing a neutral special and ended up dying. I don't have that. Ooh. The chat appears on the other computer for me right now, so I need to pull that up here. Here we go. Thank you.
All Corn Cycle has to do is get one strong hit here, and that's gonna be it. Oh yeah, there it is.
No, right. You can see the setup in fair.
This is not the clip I was thinking of. The one I was thinking of was the one on Ethereum Forest. Yeah. It's funny that that clip had both of those characters still, but all right. Well, let's continue. Baseball clarion tipper hit sounds have been remade. Wow. So this is like the second or third time they've adjusted the special effects on the baseball skin. All right, Reno. Up special rising hitbox moved upward halfway between the old and the new values. After last patch's reduction to the disjoint of this move, it became a bit too susceptible to lingering hitboxes off stage, so we're partially reverting this change. That's fantastic. I'm really glad to hear that. This is the second patch that they've made, by the way, where they've reverted or slightly buffed something they did to Reno because they nerfed him that badly. Raster, Slipstream speed boost will now last for 20 frames after leaving the Slipstream. With the newly shortened Slipstream duration, the boost would often disappear suddenly mid-attack. This was especially detrimental to Raster's down special, which is slower outside of Slipstream. This attack gives Raster a little more leniency in maintaining his Slipstream boost. So again, 20 frames is a third of a second. So that's not bad. I think this is definitely a good quality of life update here for Raster. Forward tilt innermost hitbox radius increased by 15 centimeters and then moved forward and downward. This makes it reach lower so that it can more consistently hit short characters at point blank range. Yeah, that's fair. The down special shit would happen all the time. Very happy to see them change that. Yeah. These seem like great changes for Raster. Crag. Pillar can now only be broken by players whose current and previous ECB bottom locations are below it. Previously, it only checked the ECB bottom, which could lead to some weird teleportation bugs when a character hit the pillar immediately after leaving it. This was most common when Apsa's up special during testing. They don't mention this here, but I'm pretty sure that projectiles are unchanged in their ability to destroy the pillar. I think this is only for hitting the pillar with a physical attack. Down throw recovery, 17 to 15. So if you recall, the down throw was nerfed from 13 frames to 17, and then they made it once again halfway, just like what they did with Reno. So this makes the down throw like significantly more usable in terms of getting a follow-up. But they also did a down throw knockback change, going from 6.5 plus 0.25 at angle 65 to 6.9 plus 0.25 at 60. Okay, so what that means is that it sends a little more inwards. Like DI in is going to be more punishing. We're partially reverting the end lag increase from last patch while changing the knockback to be more dynamic at low percents. Okay. Olympia. Down strong one hit knockback, or hit one knockback. 4 plus 0 at 45 to 5 plus 0 at 55. Okay. That's kind of big. With the last patch removal of early knockback gravity easing, opponents hit by this move would be able to shield the second hit just by DIing away from Olympia. This counterplay made the move too unreliable, so we're making it send slightly higher to keep the opponents off the ground for longer. Yeah, so I don't know that you're going to be able to just hold away from this. Like even with SDI, you might not even be able to get out. I think this makes it so that you're going to get hit no matter what. So that, yeah, Overall, I think there's some really good quality of life changes in this update. Also, Chad, I found the clip, so let's take a look.
Both these players are both double jumping to aerial landing, and I think Active's starting to notice the pattern and doing a lot more shielding. So hopefully, there we go. Hopefully, we can see a lot more taking a new.
See that?
Oh my goodness!
Did you see that right at the end there? Let's go back. Go back right here. Watch this grab.
See a lot more taking the neutrals like that. Oh my goodness!
Olympia definitely tried to do special pummel, and that broke. And so, let's go back. That's what this is meant to fix. So that was a really good adjustment. Really good adjustment.